was really committed to telling people that I could do karate,
Yes.
and
Well,
then
you can.
well, no, that's the thing. Like I can, and they wouldn't believe me.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to. Sorry.
No,
Hi,
I'm there with
everybody.
you.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Bimbo Book Club.
I'm Bertrand. That's Jade, and we don't want to be here.
I actively chose this topic. However, I don't want to be here anymore.
Like, imagine choosing the worst thing you can choose, and then do it.
Imagine. And I want
No,
to apologize in advance. Like, before we even get into how we are this week, I need to apologize in advance if you like watched the material, if you watched the reading material for this week and now you're tuning in. I cannot imagine the headspace you must be in because I can only imagine it was your first viewing of this particular piece of film. Um, so I want you to know we stand with you, we grieve with you, we hurt with you. We're in it with you.
we're in it with you.
And I'm so sorry for what we have done to you preemptively.
Preemptively, but also we went through it too. And by the way, this is our second time. Hey, second
Yeah.
rodeo. This was your first rodeo. The second rodeo probably sucks worse.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, this is my fourth time seeing this movie. So I'm feeling great. Diva, how are you?
I
Quickly, how are you?
I like good. Like nothing has changed since we recorded
Okay.
last.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
thriving, surviving. How are you,
Fierce.
Diva?
Great. I think by the time this episode comes out, we will have either already been on batch trip or are on batch trip or something of the sort.
We're batch trip adjacent, bitches.
Yeah, we're somewhere near the batch trip. So that's so exciting. I do have to report that unfortunately I have not even begun in any way, shape, or form trying to like practice drinking for this
Oh
trip.
shit, I haven't. I feel like
Um,
maybe tonight's the night.
so I truly like I was sitting there thinking, you know what? I should probably like have a drink or two before we go just so it's not a shock to my
Yeah,
system. And then I was like, wait, when's the last time I had a drink? It was like 3 weeks ago I had a sangria.
yeah. I'm gonna actually grab a drink for this episode in order to both prepare and cope.
Yeah. I you know what? Me too.
Yeah, I think we've earned it. BRB, folks. We're gonna go get alcohol.
Perfect.
I knew you made some bougie drink.
I hate to be the one to bring it to you, but I did just make an espresso martini.
Ooh, is that your espresso?
Mm-hmm.
What we're about to talk about is my me espresso.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sorry.
The spirit of Sabrina compels you. What was that?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know. Something hit me. Something hit me.
cat
Mango
flu.
cart. Mango cart classic.
Classic. This was the only alcohol I had in my fridge.
And that's fine.
The rest
Yeah,
of
no,
them are on my counter because my boyfriend drinks lukewarm beer like a psychopath.
like a psychopath. Yeah, I just like realized that today I was in the shower and I was like, I'm gonna die. Because, like, here's the thing, I don't really drink that much in my day to day, but like when
No.
I want to have a good time, I want to have a fucking good time. You know what I mean?
Yes. We stockpile
And
it all.
exactly. So I'm a little nervous for that. So I probably need to at least be maxing like a drink every 3 to 4 days just to at least prepare my body so it's not like shock. But
Yeah.
also, you know what? No, I'm not. Because guess what? My trust is in the Lord. Okay? My trust is in the Lord. Because obviously, yes, am I going to have some of the fun drinks like on the street, like the like frozen daiquiri things? Yes. Am I going to probably take a few shots? Unfortunately, yes.
But it's not a frozen daiquiri when you drink it.
Because I, what?
It's a frozen.
Oh my God. Anyway, back to my original point. I am going to be probably taking shots because people are going to buy them for me because they're going to know I'm a bride. So, yes. But
Are
you
you
know
gonna
what
have
I'm
a
mostly going to
sash?
do? You know what I'm mostly going to do?
Wear a sash?
Always have a mimosa in my hand. And I can pile those bitches no matter what headspace
Oh,
I'm
those
in.
don't count for you.
Exactly. It's
Mimosas
like
don't count.
water. It's like
Yes.
water.
Yes.
So anyway, I don't have a sash. I think I am gonna wear a veil.
Okay. I'm more on
I'm
board with that.
making veils. I'm also maybe gonna make like a little like a ribbon,
Okay.
like a I won first prize, but it'll be like I won, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway,
Listen, I
we're gonna be fine.
have told you that I am dead set on getting you a gift for your for this bachelorette trip.
Yeah.
It has since become a more costly endeavor than imagined.
Oh, Jesus.
Not bad. Okay, here's the thing. It's t-shirts. It's
Mhm.
like a I won the lottery, I'm the lottery type concept.
Right.
I thought that these individual shirts would be easy to find available.
Hmm.
They're not. So I'm now having to custom ink this bitch.
Hmm.
But I love my favorite thing is a white shirt, black text. So I
Yeah.
know custom ink hates to see me coming because they're about to put
Hey,
people to
see you
work to
coming.
put black text on a white shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm just so nervous. What is it gonna be? Holy
well,
shit, I'm
here's the thing.
nervous.
I kind of want to run it by one of you because I'm I'm worried it won't be funny. And now because it's an endeavor, I'm like,
I feel like run it by Rev because all of the other surprises I already know about.
okay, that sounds good. I will run it by Rev, and I think it's funnier
Okay.
if Rev is in on it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. That's
I'm
perfect.
I'm gonna text him.
Okay, perfect. I'm so anyway, guys, I'm so excited though. I've never been more like this excited. I've never been more excited in my life. Um, this is like literally, I mean, it's all of our best friends and we're all coming together and you get to meet Rev's friends and Rev's friends gets to meet my friends. I'm already drunk.
And then we all get married.
Jesus Christ, I'm already slurring my words. I had two
Wait,
sips of an
who do I
espresso
have to
martini.
marry? If everyone in the bride tribe had to get married,
Hmm.
right? Who would it be? Like
Like,
and it doesn't have to be someone I know. It can like Rev's side included. Who would you
okay,
marry me to? And
who would
doesn't
I
have to be
marry you
someone I
to?
know. We'll report back in October with
Okay.
results, folks.
Based on attraction alone,
Saying that to the pansexual
unfortunately,
is my favorite thing.
I just I'm gonna have to go ahead and say it's someone who's already married and it's gonna be Rev's brother.
Oh yeah, but that won't stop me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Ruffles,
think it's
polycule, knock knock. It's
I think it
Bertrude.
has to be Rev's brother. I think
Cool.
it does because then now we're both sort of in the family. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be great. And I think it'd be good for him to have a gay experience.
Be so fun. Okay, folks, we'll report back after the batch trip when I have slept with Jade's fiance's married brother.
And if you're listening, hey.
Oh, is he like one of our like 5 listeners? Hey, what's up?
Hey.
No pressure. We'll keep it easy.
Yeah, we'll keep it easy. Um, I have to also report that my cat, the door in my office is very high off the ground
Uh-huh.
because our ceilings are really tall. And so there's like this much space between the ground and the door. So my cat is fully under it at this point, screaming. She has her whole face, her whole nose, her whole paws. Her paws are up under the door like this. I'm looking at her in the eye right now. Hey, girl.
Hey girl, how
I'll
you
be done
doing?
soon.
Mom's working.
She looked at me like I was committing a felony when I was out there making a drink. She stood up and went,
What does she expect from you right now?
exactly. I'm trying to prepare. I'm trying to prepare for mommy's bachelorette trip. Honey, mommy is working.
Maybe she's a little conservative. Maybe that's why she's judging you. Which one is it?
Maybe that could be it, honestly.
Which one is it?
Oh, I think she might be conservative. I think that's why she hates me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Adopting a conservative cat's on brand though.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs are
It really
liberal,
is.
cats are conservative. Not to say cats aren't integral to the liberal experience, but you know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
we know
Yeah,
they
no,
don't
for
like us.
sure, for sure. So we are obviously stalling.
No, we're talking about cats, which is so relevant.
Which is so relevant, so relevant. I also, before we get started, I do have to give one big shout out. Um, so me and my fiance, we both love movies. We love TV. But right
Yes.
now, we're having a really serious issue in our household.
You've watched everything?
No,
Good.
we can't watch anything but All Ears on YouTube, which is a
What?
Disney channel. It's like a Disney Parks channel.
Oh.
And it's gotten to the point where we actively will be, someone will tell us, you need to watch this. And we both clam up, we get nervous, and we look at each other because we cannot possibly fathom watching anything else. It's
Then all
become a
ears.
serious problem and serious illness.
I mean, I think this episode will fix that.
Well, I guess my big news is I did watch something other than All Ears today.
Oh, boy, howdy. Did you ever?
Literally my hands, like I can't stop like moving my hands. So I did watch something other than All Ears today. It was still Disney Parks related. But folks, I think that that brings us to our topic. Here we go.
On our way. Nothing can stop us now. I'll show you how.
Also, if you're from All Ears and you found this video because it's Disney related, hey,
We're
I love
sorry.
y'all. I
And there's
love y'all.
really not a good Disney related episode for you to go listen to because we're going to be mean to you on all of them.
Yeah, but as we've addressed, when we're mean to Disney adults, we're only mean to ourselves. We're self-hating Disney adults.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I'm stalling. I'm stalling. Today,
So,
folks, we're talking about Escape from Tomorrow. And if you don't know, Escape from Tomorrow is a film that was released in 2013 and it was shot guerrilla style in Disney parks. My light died. Hold on. Okay, we're back in business.
nothing can
Nothing
stop
can
us.
stop us now. Fuck. It was released in 2013 and it was shot guerrilla style in the Disney parks. Specifically, a little bit in Disney World, a little bit in Disneyland. I believe Epcot and Magic Kingdom, and then in Disneyland. Oh my God, sorry. And then in Disneyland.
Probably Magic Kingdom.
Probably Magic Kingdom. This bitch, we were going to to Disneyland
No, I
and
stand by this. This is fucking crazy. This is
and we were
cuckoo
trying
bananas.
we were trying to decide which park slash we're gonna go to both. We're gonna park hop. What were we gonna do? This bitch texts me Magic Kingdom or DCA. And I say, Magic Kingdom.
Why would it not?
hmm
Why would it not?
hmm
Why would it not? Let me have this. The other theme park is a California themed park in
Yeah.
California. You
No,
just
you're
spill
right.
it.
No, I spilled my espresso martini all over myself because I'm fucking drunk. I'm fucking drunk.
Well, if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry.
Well, if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry. I'm ducking Frank, okay? Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Anyway, yes. So Escape from Tomorrow. If, and this is a strong if because not many of you are, but if you were around in the Costco Bagel days when we did our show, Disney Tea, our second episode was about Escape from Tomorrow, and it was great, honestly. It
I
was,
can't possibly imagine there's more to say.
I know, like, honestly, that's where we got our start. It's where we got our start. No, I would call Buzzy our
I
start.
was gonna say the power bottom erasure.
Yeah. No, Buzzy was our start, but this definitely put us on the map in another way.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Mm-hmm.
say, with coming in at about 300 views, six
Damn.
comments.
Damn. Hey, folks, let's get those numbers.
Yeah, look at those numbers. But this kind of content is what got us our 10K. Our 10K is no more. Even if I guess you guys are still following us, you just don't really care anymore. I don't know.
We persist.
We persist.
Nothing can stop
Um,
us now.
nothing can stop us now. So yes, we already did an episode on this. So today I am not only going to be referencing the movie itself, Escape from Tomorrow, but I'm also going to be referencing the Disney Tea episode 2 about Escape from Tomorrow, which you cannot watch as a viewer. You cannot participate in that reading material this week because we do have those videos on lock. They're privated, they are hidden, they are far away.
We couldn't put a price on releasing those.
But if you want to watch it,
Unless
text us. Anyway, I rewatched it today to prepare for this episode because I wanted to know what we had to say then versus what
yes.
we had to say now.
And
That
I
was
did
6 years
not. So I'm
ago.
probably gonna say a lot of the same shit.
Well, I probably am too because
Cool.
guess what? That video is not available for anyone
Yeah.
to watch.
Sue us.
So I also need to mention that I was trying so hard to find an article that I kept mentioning in the last video, in the previous episode about Escape from Tomorrow. I'm sitting here on the phone with Bertrude. I'm like, I kept referencing this article and I had so much information and like I can't find it anywhere. Bertrude says, "Do you think it could have possibly been Wikipedia?" I said, "No, I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm looking on like Disney forums, I'm looking on Reddit, I'm looking everywhere. I'm like searching up article, interview with the director. Nothing is nothing is feeling familiar." It was Wikipedia.
It was Wikipedia, folks, which is crazy, but I love.
So I am going to open up Wikipedia and I am just we're going to take a moment because and let me know if you're okay with this, Bertrude, dear. But I think because I do not want to recommend anyone watch this if they don't absolutely want to, I'm going to do a little bit more explaining than usual.
No, I think that's good. I also think that even if you've seen this movie, that
You
doesn't
need the
mean you know what's
explanation.
going on. Because by the way,
Yeah.
second time through, and the way I was
Hmm.
able to tie shit together was by reading the Wikipedia plot summary,
Hmm.
which is very interestingly paced.
Very
But
interesting, you know?
yes.
And also, some might say, why are you about to read the entire plot on Wikipedia to us? We can just read Wikipedia. Well, I know that some of you might be as stupid as I am and not think to click on the Wikipedia article. So,
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna tell you all about this. Um, I do have a fun fact.
please.
Okay. So I feel like it helps to give a little bit of like a overarching plot of this movie, right? What
Yes.
coherent plot there is revolves around a family of four of falling apart, mainly the father,
Hmm.
because of a secret Disney conspiracy involving um everyone
Hmm.
including everyone else. The Siemens Corporation,
Hmm.
a unnamed, unproblematically portrayed Asian tech conglomerate,
Hmm.
um, Walt Disney herself,
Yeah.
at
A
all.
Disney princess prostitution ring. You forgot
Oh
her.
yes, yes.
Right.
For as previously mentioned, the very sensitively handled unnamed Asian tech conglomerate.
Yep,
Um,
exactly.
yeah. So this movie's fucking insane, folks.
Yeah.
That doesn't even begin to scratch the surface. You want to see full frontal on Soren, one of the Sorens? Hey, check out this movie. You're gonna see full frontal on Soren.
Absolutely.
Um, anyway,
And isn't that what we're all thinking every time we're writing Soren?
I'm like full frontal.
Every time I'm riding Soren, I get a little bit horny and I go,
Yes.
I wish there was boobs and bush.
Getting
Tits
roadhead on
and
Soren.
bush. And if you're here from all ears, like I previously mentioned, this content is going to be a little more R-rated than what I watch from y'all.
We're not like others. We're not
Not
like other Disney content creators. We say faggot.
gonna fucking die. I think I'm gonna die in this house.
Mouse.
I think I'm gonna die in the mouse house.
Um,
Oh, God.
okay. So one of the most insufferable characters in this movie is, of course, the bitch wife. So
Yes, yes, yes.
I didn't know this until I read more about the actress who played the bitch wife.
Uh-huh.
And I do not have her name noted. And so I'm so sorry to
Mm-hmm.
the wonderful, complete human being behind the
Mm-hmm.
character that I am calling bitch wife.
Right.
But she's done extensive work with UCB, which makes me respect her performance a lot more.
A lot more. That means she did this for a check. That
Yeah,
means she did this for a check.
I think it's like when Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig just did a Lifetime movie. It's not a comedic movie. It's a very
Yeah.
dramatic Lifetime movie, but it's Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig, so it's a hysterical movie. Kind of, dare I say it, folks, Megan Fox and Transformers coded.
Oh my God, not this again.
Yep.
Not this again,
Do you want to talk
bitch.
about Transformers or do you want to talk about Escape from Tomorrow? Because I can do either.
I would rather talk about Escape from Tomorrow,
Okay.
personally.
You hate the transphobia is alive and well in Jade.
I have major transphobia. It is like out of control, my transphobia. I am so scared.
Rein it in.
I am so scared of those robot cars.
I get it. I love them. I think they're a hoot and a half. They are so, it's like watching
I'd like to
adult men
hoot you
have
in half.
playtime. Okay. So, anyway, I just thought that was a fun
Anyway,
fact.
um, actually, I have a game for us.
Okay.
So we played this at the start of our former episode.
Okay.
And I want to see what we come up with before I give us the actual plot.
Okay.
I want to see what we come up with this time. So 30 seconds on the clock. Explain this movie to me.
Okay.
Go.
Do I need to wait? I need to set a timer.
Okay, set a timer.
Lose my fucking marbles every day in this house. I hate this family.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna die
Die
in this
this house.
house.
Okay. Ready and go. Okay, so this family of four goes to Disney World, Florida. They start the day in Magic Kingdom, and things are awry. The father is hallucinating. The father is seeing demons on Little Mermaid. No, it's a small world. The father is seeing demons. They then return to the hotel. Oh my God! Return to the hotel. Things happen. He's in Epcot with his daughter at some point and finds a lady and fucks her, but she's the evil queen, and she used to be a Disney princess until she crushed a kid. And then he wakes up under the Epcot ball and jizzes. Okay, I'm out of time.
You only got to intermission.
I literally only got to intermission. By the way, you know it's intermission because there's a title card that says intermission in
And
a
and
90-minute movie.
and you know what? You said that exact line in our previous episode because I just watched it today.
I told you I'm going to say a lot of the same shit. All of the work
That's
I've
so
done as a
funny.
person is purely cosmetic. I'm the same bitch underneath this all.
Yeah. Okay, let's try me. I was not successful last time. I went to about 5 minutes and a half. So, let's see what
So
I can
there's
do
this
this time.
girl and it's like her cousin and she made plans, but her
Right,
mom knows.
right. And it's a mother, but she doesn't have kids. So she's just a woman?
Why is she here?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, but she's a doctor.
Oh, but she's a doctor. She's a Disney princess.
Okay, here we go. 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, am I starting it?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Ready and go.
Okay, so there's a pedophile pervert dad, and he has two children. He has a boy and a girl. And then there's a bitch wife, a very emotionally volatile bitch wife, might I say. And you kind of go back and forth
15 seconds.
because sometimes you like are on his side, but sometimes you're on her side. But like mostly you're like not on his side because he is a pervert at the end of the day and also a pedophile for sure. And there's Disney Underground Secret Society, and then he jizzes on the Epcot
Time.
ball.
What happens after intermission, folks? We'll never tell.
Okay. Well, that was this movie in a nutshell, but now I will be kind and read you the actual plot. So, by the author Wikipedia, we have Escape from Tomorrow, the plot.
Oh,
On
I
the
have
last,
something to say.
okay.
Folks, it's important to remember that the
Mhm.
father in this movie, as previously mentioned, the pervert, um, has a very punchable face, similar to
Mhm.
Ron from the Harry Potter musical, as I previously said. Very, very punchable face.
I don't agree with
As with
that.
this man, I think we can all agree
Hmm.
in a non-controversial way
Hmm.
that this man has an objectively punchable
He does. He has an
face.
objectively punchable face. He kind of looked like the dad from what's that movie where they go to the concert? It's the M. Night Shyamalan movie where he
Trap.
showcases Trap. He kind of reminded me of the dad from Trap.
I haven't seen that.
In fact, I had to look it up to make sure it wasn't him, but it wasn't. Okay. Are you all ready?
No.
On the last day of
Yeah, girl, give it to us.
one second, let me just glug glug milk jug. On the last day of his family's vacation at Walt Disney World, blue collar worker Jim White gets fired for an unknown reason during a phone call with his boss at the Contemporary Resort Hotel. Refusing to ruin the vacation, Jim keeps it to himself. Oh, how
And boy, does
considerate.
he pull off not ruining the vacation, folks.
The family leaves their hotel room and takes the monorail to the park alongside two French teenage girls, Isabelle and Sophie, who pique Jim's interest, unbeknownst to his wife Emily and their two children, Elliot and Sarah. Um,
So, this is a really weird and unnecessary plot point.
it's so unnecessary. Here's my thing. We can do pervert dad and still feel sympathy for him. We cannot do pedophile dad and still feel sympathy for him.
Yeah.
That is my official take.
Yeah. I think it's just like really early, he's not redeemable.
Yeah, one of them has braces,
That's what
please.
I was going to
One
say.
of them has braces. They are clearly teenagers. It's not a situation where it's like, oh, they're 18 teenagers. No, they are teenagers.
Yeah. And important to note, folks, we'll get here. The reason they exist is so someone can spit on him later. We're not helping the case, and I'm not trying to justify their existence. In fact, what I'm trying to say is there are plenty of other characters that could have done that to him. Arguably
So
a
many.
phenomenal choice that isn't even mentioned in this Wikipedia summary.
Oh,
But the man in the scooter.
oh my God. Yeah, why not
Yeah.
him?
Like there are plenty of other characters that could have spit on this man when the plot necessitated him getting spat on. So
Yeah,
it is kind of like, hey, buddy, why are they here?
yeah.
Why did you need these actresses?
During the rides, Jim has a series of bizarre and disturbing hallucinations,
They
such
put
as the
Snapchat filters on these fucking animatronics, folks. They put fucking Snapchat filters on these animatronics. These horrifying visions. They put snap.
hmm
By the way, they're gonna do it to people later. It's a
hmm
Snapchat filter. It's a fucking Snapchat filter, and I'll say it till the day I die. It's a
Oh my
Snapchat
God.
filter.
Uh-huh. Um, Jim has a series of bizarre and disturbing hallucinations, such as the faces of audio animatronic characters warping and taking on evil appearances, and his
Snapchat
family
filters.
verbally abusing him.
They do that, and it is really funny.
They do that. Can I say at this point is when I did have to pull up the plot because I was like, did I miss something or am I forgetting something? Because he kept trying to like come on to his wife.
Yeah.
And then he was acting like that. And I was like, did he take like, after he got fired, did he take a drug? Did he
Yes.
do something? Like, why is he hallucinating? Unexplained, truly.
Well, the
Well,
Wikipedia,
I mean,
according to the Wikipedia article, it's his father, but the father doesn't show up. So
yeah. But like, nothing has happened on the outside that has made this
no,
happen. It's really just happening for
we're
the
not even getting
plot.
like an ominous like camera linger on something else.
No.
Like we are following this family. We are on It's a Small World. Boom, Snapchat filter. Like
Hmm.
it's pretty abrupt.
So you said, and once again, who knows where you got this information from? Because clearly I couldn't find a single other article. But in our last video, you said that you read something that they had written Small World like 16 times or something to
Hmm.
get all of those shots. Do you
Something
remember
like that was
this?
in the IMDb trivia, because I do look at that
Okay,
every time I watch a movie. I read the
got it.
IMDb trivia. It's my favorite. And the parental guidance section.
Hmm.
Kill me on everything. Go look it up for like fucking the Garfield movie, dude. It's
Yeah.
fucking so funny. Anyway, I looked it up. One of the rides they rode a bunch of times. I did a lot more research for that episode. I'll say
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
One of the rides they rode like 12 to 16 times to get the shots that they needed on it. To like make sense, but like at what point are they like, what are they doing?
Yeah. I do think like okay, here's what
What
I'll
are they
say.
doing? What's going on?
This might be the only semi-positive thing I say. But I think if you know a lot about the parks, if you know a lot about Disney as a corporation, Disney World Resort as a corporation, it is a very fascinating to watch this because it is so because all I could think about the whole time is how they were shooting this, how it would feel to be a guest in the park at this
Yes.
time, how I would feel seeing some of this stuff take place. Because obviously the cameras they're using to record, it's no different than a Disney vlogger.
Right.
However, the people that they are recording are doing some really weird shit, some really emotionally volatile shit,
Yeah.
yelling at each other, family fights. Why is there a family fighting and there is a guy holding a camera? I just can't imagine doing that. I have such bad secondhand embarrassment
No. And like the night
personally.
scenes, it's very clear they waited until after everyone had kind of left and was leaving the parks.
Hmm.
But like this one, I'm like, what the hell are
Hmm.
you all like? How do they do it? And there are some other characters who are in extensive costumes. I'm talking about the man on the scooter, by the way, similar to the unnamed tech conglomerate leap I previously mentioned. Handled so well, folks. I mean, this plus size man is
Yeah.
it's terrible. And he's in like heavy costumes. He's on a he had to get like a scooter. He is in a neck brace, like
Wig.
he's wig, yeah, like he's dolled up.
Hmm.
He's in drag.
Literally, I thought he was a butch lesbian for about an
Me
hour.
too. Well, and I forgot he was a character, and I got really concerned that they just filmed someone on a ride. And then I
Yeah.
remembered that he shows up again later, and I was like, okay, phew. But there was a moment where I did get a little bit worried.
Hmm. Hmm. Something else that I thought about when I saw him for the first time is when I first saw the budget. So the budget for this movie was $650,000.
Yes.
That at first I was like, wait, what the hell? How did they spend that much money, even if they just kind of guerrilla
Mm-hmm.
styled it? I forgot the extent of the time that they were filming this. They had to get passes for every single person. They had to get park tickets.
Yep.
They had to get probably park hopper tickets because they were going between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. I'm sure that they maybe not in one day. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, they had to get tickets, which are not cheap. They had to get a room at the Contemporary for probably a night, maybe more.
Yeah.
They had to fly to Orlando. They had to fly everyone to Orlando because there was definitely a
Two
camera
rooms
guy.
because the witch lady.
Right. That might have been in another hotel,
Oh,
but
okay.
still, it was still a hotel that they had to get.
Yeah.
Um, there was like at least one, two, three, four, five, 6 to 8 people that they had to get into the parks at any given moment.
9 because the guy in the scooter's
Nine.
son. So
Nine.
Evil Queen, family of 4, 2 girls,
Mm-hmm.
scooter guy, his son.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I feel like there were a few times where they
The
like
evil
talked.
witch, she was in the park at
Yes,
one point.
I thought I counted her, but if not, Evil Witch, absolutely. So yeah, like they're getting people in there. Oh, the second wife or whoever, the one who keeps showing up all around and then is topless on Soren. She had to get in there.
Right.
And they were using 3 cameras to record at all times. So we're up to like 12.
3 camera people. Yeah, we're up to
Yeah.
12. That
And
in
they
itself
weren't
is an
all in at the
expensive
same time. But
vacation.
yeah, I was thinking about that too. They had to get access to Disney for all of those days. And it kind of
Mm-hmm.
makes sense
Mm-hmm.
if these actors are based in California, as their IMDb would imply. Maybe you can get a SoCal resident pass to Disney to film some of the other scenes, and that's going to be a lot cheaper than some of the
Mm-hmm.
other stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, I think all of that, plus obviously you have to pay actors, lots of
Yes.
travel, lots of lodging outside of the lodging you get for the shoot.
Hmm.
Um,
A
I
little
think it
bit of special
actually
effects here
makes
and there.
sense.
Yeah.
And when I was thinking about that, that also led me to another thought, which was, the big question always, we'll get to this a little bit more in depth, but the big question always is like, why has Disney not sued? Why is
Yes.
Disney not suing? Why is Disney not doing anything about this? Do you know how much money they just spent at Disney World and Disneyland?
Yeah.
Do you know how much money they just gave to the Walt Disney Corporation?
Also, like, there's a disclaimer at the beginning. Walt Disney World was not involved. We filmed this without their permission. Like,
Right.
whatever. And
That
Barbara Streisand House Effect.
that $650,000 budget mostly went back into Walt Disney
Yeah.
World, not
They
Walt Disney
basically
himself.
contracted with Disney to film.
They basically did. So we'll get into that a little bit more later, but like I think that's an important thing to note is like,
Yeah.
and that was something I kept thinking about while I was watching it. I was like, sure, maybe they're like, this is weird, this is fucked up, and it's not very good for our image, but at the same time, these folks paid several $100,000
Yeah.
to us, and they're also guests, just like everyone else.
And they don't want to call attention to
And they
it because
don't want
it's
to call
not
attention to it.
widely known.
No, no, it's not. Did you know that it was on Netflix?
No.
Yes, that's when I first saw it, it was on Netflix. Like
Was
when
this
it
like
first
early
came out.
Netflix? Okay, so like
Hmm.
2014.
Yes. So it was, I guess, after it was at Sundance. I don't know who picked it up. I should know this, but someone picked it up and it was on Netflix. And that's how I watched it for the first time. I was doing a sleepover with my friend and I said, we should watch this. And it was probably
That's
in 2014, 2013,
that's
2014.
alarming. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I want to keep in mind this is something I thought about. This movie would be so much better with the plus size park hoppers.
Oh my God. I love them.
I'm obsessed with them.
Okay. Let's dive back into the plot.
Snorkels on, ladies.
It's about to get wet, literally,
Literally,
in multiple ways.
all of them.
Okay. After an argument with Emily, which is the wife, the bitch wife.
The bitch wife.
So Jim is pervert pedophile, Emily is bitch wife,
Yes.
which we have to do a disclaimer. Bitch wife, yes, but so much less worse
Yes.
than pervert pedophile husband.
Like, she's a bitch, but it's reasonable given who her fucking husband is. It's
Yeah,
like,
but she is emotionally volatile,
yeah,
especially like with her family, like with her kids and stuff.
not to continue living in my Family Guy time in my life, but folks, it's very Lois Griffin coded. We're
Hmm.
like, yeah, she probably beats her husband, but like, look at the shit he's pulling.
Sorry, I burped.
It's okay. If you watch Family Guy, you would be like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. After an argument with Emily, Jim takes their children to various Disney park rides while pursuing Sophie and Isabel, which are the fucking French teenagers,
Which
just
are the
FYI.
kids, the
The
children, the
children.
youth.
Also, once again, don't purchase this movie. Don't buy it. It's on
It's on
YouTube for
YouTube.
fucking free.
Yeah, we found it on YouTube, folks.
Yeah. Or not, it's not like put up by the person who made it. Okay.
Just do a few Google and some
Yeah.
intentional Googling, and you'll be good.
Yeah. Do this illegally. Watch it illegally, please. This is the only time we'll say this. Watch it fucking illegally.
I've already said that.
Oh yeah. Later on, he meets a Later on, he meets a mysterious woman who uses her necklace to hypnotise him, making
She
him
uses her
black.
boobs. She uses her
But
honkers.
her necklace is magic. Confirmed
It's
later.
her boobs. Where is the necklace? Always in front of her boobs.
Yes, but the necklace lights up. It's fucking magic.
Because it's happy to be around her boobs.
Yes, but the necklace is magic. But the necklace is magic.
Don't. The boobs beat the necklace. She has great boobs.
She has great boobs. She has great boobs.
Great
Everyone
boobs.
in this movie
character was clearly
has
cast
great
off of boobs
boobs.
alone. Yes.
Everyone in this movie has great boobs. There's lots
Even
of
the
boobs.
husband.
Even the husband has great boobs. Okay.
The Disney princess who gets groped. Great boobs.
Great boobs.
Actress who knew she was going to get groped. They didn't go into the park and grope a Disney princess.
No. It was very, very not actual Disney princesses from the parks. Okay. Later on, he meets a mysterious woman who uses her necklace to hypnotize him, making him black out and wake up to her sexually assaulting him.
Yeah. That's not what the summary said the first time around, because I said we got woker. That is definitely not what it said the
No,
first
it
time.
says
No, but the first time we covered this on the pod or on Disney T, it didn't say that.
what did it say?
I don't remember, but I remember being like, I think it just said like having sex.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
no,
know.
no.
I was like, okay, well,
She
Wikipedia.
assaults him because he's a blacked out. But
Yeah, he is unconscious. Wikipedia updated.
Wikipedia, Wikipedia. She
I like
informs
that
him.
it's hyperlinked too. Sorry.
I know it is. Oh,
We're gonna
shut
take a
up.
quick segue, folks.
Why does Wikipedia hyperlink?
Well, because there's an article on. It's prevalent.
Okay, I'm not clicking on it.
Okay. World stopped.
Carry on. She informs him that the park's wholesome costume princesses are actually part of a secret prostitution ring that serves rich Asian businessmen and that the turkey legs sold in the park are actually emu meat. Anything to say about that?
I mean, as previously mentioned, everything here is handled beautifully, folks.
Beautifully, 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 beautifully.
Are we at Epcot yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Jim's attempts to meet Isabel and Sophie, the fucking teenagers,
The kids.
sorry, I can't
Yeah.
stop saying it enough, are noticed by Emily, bitch wife,
Mhm.
causing tension between her and Jim, pervert pedophile husband. Even when they go further with the children to Epcot. So now we're in Epcot.
I do think it's important to note that at some point in here, Scooter Guy comes back, knocks him over, or knocks over his daughter, knocks over pervert husband's daughter, and they have to go to the medical tent. And the medical personnel shares something very interesting. And that was my first recollection of the episode is your impression of the nurse.
I think instead of explaining it to you all, I'm just going to put that clip in here.
I think you do because it's so good. I could hear it line by line in my head.
Yeah.
Like truly I could. It persists.
So when he goes to the medical tent, this is what happens.
Only affects children, but mommies and daddies should be careful too. You could be a carrier and not even know it. Do you want to lolly? And then she gives them lollipops.
Wait, they really don't put that in the Wikipedia article?
Scooter Guy will not come up. And the cat flu comes up at the very end.
They're also missing the pool scene here, which also gives us one of our favorite lines.
Which gives me the other quote that I remember from you.
Which is?
It's Florida, Jim!
It's Florida, Jim!
It's Florida, Jim! We have fun.
We have fun on the show. It's not all business. It's a little bit of pleasure.
A little bit of play.
It's Florida, Jim!
It's Florida, Jim!
Also, when they go back and see the bitch wife in the pool, this man dives into the pool, swims over to her.
Yeah, and he's
gives
acting
her
drunk.
Gives her a present. And it's the wrong present. He goes, it's the one you always wanted. And she goes, it's Dumbo. I wanted Minnie Mouse.
Dumbo. Jim!
First of all, who the
Dumbo
fuck
Jim.
would want Dumbo?
Dumbo Jim!
Fuck would want Dumbo?
Dumbo Jim!
Tell me one person on this planet who genuinely gives even the smallest flying fuck about Dumbo.
I think he's adorable.
What's he done for history?
He was confident.
Racist crows.
Oh, well, yeah.
Nothing can stop us now.
But also he was confident when no one believed in him. That's a very important story to learn.
Elwoods. Next.
Jim's attempts to meet Isabel and Sophie are noticed by Emily, causing tension between her and Jim, even when they go further with the children at Epcot. So we're in Epcot.
Yeah, you know that like light tension you get when like your husband is like pursuing underage girls? You know, that like casual tension that brews.
The casual tension. She knows. You know, women always know.
Yeah, she's like in.
After Emily and Elliot return to the hotel following an argument with Jim, resulting in her slapping Sarah.
Hold on.
World stop.
World stop. Carry on. I think it's important to note that while they are in Epcot, Jim picks out some costuming changes for himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then has a drunken psychotic break. By the way, now he's actually drunk.
Now he's actually drunk.
Epcot, and as we know, plastered. Early on, he buys a fez, which not a hat he should be wearing.
No.
Proceeds to wear it while he drinks around the world. Is wearing it in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And when he first puts this on, by the way, first drink, puts this on. The line that he says to say, "Hey, look, I'm wearing a fez," is "Yabba dabba doo."
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then I think he just also keeps saying "Abu," like the character.
Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah,
because that's his only
reference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So just a reminder, folks, that if you're gonna do it with your chest. Otherwise, it's just false. Otherwise, just like, if you're
the lesson here is if you're gonna do racism, do it with your chest.
Well, it sounded better when you didn't say it like that. I'm saying that, like, they really, for such a crazy thing to do, they really half-assed it. Like,
no, I know. It's crazy.
If you're gonna do something where I'm gonna go, oh, wow, okay.
Yes, like if it was meant to be a moment where we're like, this character's a fucking asshole idiot.
Yeah.
Then do it.
But that's not how we're seeing he's an asshole idiot. That's him, like, trying to have a moment with his family in spite of the chaos. We're supposed to be
this was 2013.
Yeah. So anyway, yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. So yeah, Sarah does slap the child. So she has now gone from bitch wife to also abusive mother.
Yeah. Maybe not the time to say it, but I loved her costume. I loved her wardrobe.
Sarah's?
Yes.
The mom?
It was so 2013 mom on a Disney chart. Like, they hit it out of the park. Specifically her swimsuit and her Epcot shirt where she hits the kid. I barely noticed she did that because the shirt she was wearing was so good.
You know that moment when you barely notice they hit a kid? Yeah.
Well, it was funnily filmed.
Do we think that they filmed that at Epcot or was that green screened in? I think it had to be
at Epcot.
I think it had to be green screened.
No, because the way it's shot, I rewatched it like 4 times in slow motion because I was crying laughing watching this shit. The scene is like she says something and then a hand comes and it's just placed on the side of her head. And then we cut to a wide shot that's not a green screen of them in front of the like merch stand or whatever. And the daughter just goes, ah, like it's we obviously couldn't afford a park ticket for the intimacy coordinator fight choreographer. So we just kind of lightly placed a hand and then cut to a shot where the daughter turns and goes, because when it's a green screen, you can tell it's a green screen.
No, you can. You're right.
Green screen.
It didn't. But I kept being like, they had to because they could not slap a child in Disney.
That's the scene that baffles me the most. Because
like, how the fuck did they do that?
They're doing it in front of a kiosk, which is gonna be attendant supervised at all times.
And then they cut to an attendant who is reacting to it. But I'm like, was that a real one or was that a fake one?
Right. Because I have been to Disneyland. And here's the thing. We all know this. It's a bit not trashier, not scrappier. It's a bit more like you can fuck around at Disneyland. Disney World, they'll shoot you. Disneyland, you can fuck around a little bit. And so I feel like it's not out of the realm of possibility to go up to someone at Disneyland and be like, hey, we're filming a fucking movie. Do you care if we shoot a movie here? I feel like
that was clearly at Epcot.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that one, maybe they found the one chill cast member.
They could have been like, hey, we're shooting a scene for our video. We're not actually slapping this kid.
For our family vlog.
I just feel like a cast member at that point would be like slapping
unless they had someone distracting the cast member. Like, they had someone over there.
But then how did they get the cast member's reaction? I guess it could have just been to anything, right?
To later, yeah. Hey, little girl, go trip and fall in front of
Yeah.
But
This
the
movie, the
kids
way
are
it's shot
crazy.
is so fascinating. It is so fascinating to think about. Like, if you do watch it, just think about it the whole time. When you can, because once again, you can tell when it's green screened. We're about to get to the biggest green screen moment of them all. But you can tell when it's not green screened, and it is so fascinating to be like, how the hell did they do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It
Anyway.
anyway, if you are okay with heavy movies that don't make any sense, check it out. Like if
Hmm.
you
Yeah, if you like
majored in
horror
something
movies.
like English film, something like that, you're fine.
Yeah,
Turn it
yeah,
on.
yeah.
If I'm not being rude to you. I'm just saying if you're only watching movies for like the fun and this isn't a fun movie.
It's not a
This
fun
isn't
movie.
yeah. So
It's not a fun movie.
engage accordingly, but it's a crazy movie.
Hmm. It is.
It's
Okay.
Florida, Jim.
It's Florida, Jim. So, after
Also, the
Emily,
wife has a mental break before she hits the kid. That's when they
yeah.
put the Snapchat filter on the girl, because then she sees the girls, and that's how she becomes aware. Is they walk past her, get the
Oh,
Snapchat filter face, that's a
right.
scary face, and she goes, "Huh," and then she goes, "There's something weird about this
About
place,
this place.
Jim." And then for the first time, his bitch wife is agreeing with him, and he's like, "Fuck you," and then she hits her kid. It's
Yeah,
weird. It doesn't
it's
make
weird.
sense.
It's
We're
weird.
about we're really huffing towards intermission. By the way, we haven't hit
We
intermission.
haven't hit
Second act,
intermission yet.
not as crazy, but like we haven't hit intermission.
We haven't
And
hit it.
we haven't hit the worst part. We're about to hit the worst of it, I would say.
Hmm. Okay. So after Emily, bitch wife, and Elliot, son, return to the hotel following an argument with Jim, pervert pedophile husband, resulting in her slapping Sarah, daughter, Sophie, teenager, approaches and invites Jim to come with her and Isabel, other teenager. When Jim, pedophile pervert husband, refuses, which I was like, finally, you have a fucking backbone, you idiot,
Dear
goddamn
God,
pervert
yeah.
pedophile. Sophie spits in his face and walks off. So the teenager, Sophie, the French teenager, spits in his face. It's a very dramatic scene. Spit is flying at his face
Yeah.
and walks off. And if you'll remember the aforementioned scene, there is a pandemic,
There's an outbreak occurring.
an outbreak of some sort. So the spitting is probably not like think about yourself, early COVID.
Yeah.
If you were at Disney World the week that Who announced
Oh.
Who, you would probably be freaked out if some French teenager spit in your face.
Yeah.
But he's a pedophile pervert, so he does deserve it. Anyway.
He does.
I also think it's so funny not to get weird here. And we can cut this if needed. But I feel like it's also so ironic that we decided to do this well before
I
the
agree.
news of the new virus dropped.
Yeah. I saw that. I said, uh-oh, recession indicator. What about pandemic indicator? We're talking about Escape from Tomorrow, and there's a cruise ship.
Yep. Anyway.
No, I just don't think we were in the headspace to talk about it. There's a lot of COVID parallels between this for a movie that came out in 2013. BT dubs, folks.
Because
we watched this May 2020, so we weren't looking for parallels.
We were not looking for parallels. Let us remind you, we picked this sight unseen. Well, I had seen it, but I didn't remember it.
We didn't pick this for the pandemic component.
We didn't pick this for the pandemic. We picked it because we were doing Disney topics, crazy Disney topics. And this is obviously one of the craziest Disney topics you can cover.
Yes.
And the pandemic had just started and we were, locked away in lockdown and shut down and our lives were miserable. So we were not really in the space to talk about the pandemic portion. I mean, we touched on it.
Yeah. But it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And if you didn't get it by the scene that I acted out for you, essentially this virus is mostly affecting children, but parents, meaning
Jim.
older people,
right? But
can
if they're not parents,
also
then what are
get
they?
it. Yeah. Well, exactly. They can also get it and they can also be carriers. They can also et cetera, but it's mostly children that have it, which I guess is an important reason why it had to be a child who gave it to him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Anyway. Sure.
Right. Shout out to everybody with social anxiety. Right. Right.
The director and writer watching this, Exactly. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I did it.
In 2013, I said 2020 is not ready for this movie.
Exactly. Okay. So she spits. She spits.
The spit heard around the world.
Jim, pedophile, pervert husband, notices that Sarah, daughter, has disappeared and frantically searches for her until the park guards use a taser to knock him unconscious. This is the moment where you say, whoa, that's a green screen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
So he's in the land pavilion in Epcot, if you're familiar. If you know, you know.
From Living with the Land.
Yes, that's where Living with the Land is. As well as Awesome Planet, starring Ty Burrell, as well as Soarin', as well as featuring Topless, as well as some restaurants.
Has he seen Full Frontal on Soarin' yet? Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's after Soarin' when all of this transpired. Yeah, yes, because he takes Emily, or not Emily, Emily's the wife. He takes Sarah on Soarin'. He sees Full Frontal on Soarin'. He's still hallucinating. He goes outside. He sees the teenagers. He goes, yes. Oh, I shouldn't go with you. And then she says, oh, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. And she goes,
yeah. Okay, cool. And
that's
then
that's what you missed on Glee.
Tasered.
Yup. So he gets tasered by people that look like they're in the fucking First Order.
Yeah.
But they have like Mickey embellishments on their jackets.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's a wild costuming choice.
So this part is definitely green screen because there's no fucking way that you can do this in the land pavilion of all places. But they green screen like, okay, so for those of you who know, they basically just filmed the entrance to the land pavilion, like from the, what's that called? Like not a balcony. What's like an indoor balcony?
Well, it can be an indoor balcony.
I guess. Like
landing?
Yeah. So they're like, like they're on the landing and they're filming the doors to the land pavilion. And then there are these 3 green screened beings. He's just sitting there. Jim is sitting there. And these 2 First Order fucking commanders come in and they get him. They taser him. And they say, you're coming with us. hey, you're coming with us.
Well, this way, sir.
Hey, you're right this way. So, yeah. So that's where we're at now.
Yes.
We're almost at intermission. Are you happy?
But we gotta hoof it through this part because.
So, Jim, if you'll remember, Jim is the pedophile pervert husband. Awakens in a secret detention facility under Epcot's Spaceship Earth, where he sees pictures of naked women he imagined on the Soarin' ride, and video screens displaying events that happened earlier. A scientist discussed Jim's flights of fantasy and imagination, revealing that he is part of an experiment by the Siemens Corporation ever since he first went to the theme park as a child with his father.
So I'm going to pause you right here. Spaceship Earth, I don't think anymore. It used to be sponsored by Siemens.
No, it is still.
Okay, cool. SIE, SEI,
SIE.
SIEMEN apostrophe S. Okay, so not Cums, not loads and loads of Cums, just Siemens as in a last name. Someone in my neighborhood, no more than 2 doors down from me, works for Mr. Seaman herself. And there is a Siemens vehicle parked so close to me all the time. And every time I see it, I think about what is about to happen. Every time I see it, the quote unquote ointment scene plays in my head.
Shit. Sorry, that gave me chills.
Yeah. I didn't know they were a thing. By the way, I didn't know this company existed. Then I saw this movie and I said, weird company. And then, lo and behold, 6 years later, what's that? Oh my God. It's that company car.
Because trust me,
they're going to get me.
Trust me, it's an awful experience to be a preteen who just heard the word semen at school for the first time. And then you go on vacation with your family to Disney World. And then you see Spaceship Earth, sponsored by Semen.
Well, in a way, isn't Spaceship Earth sponsored by Semen? if you think
Well, I
about
mean,
it.
if you think about like the life
Circle of
as we know it and the way that
life
we procreate and we create new
lives
life,
in
and
us all.
obviously that life creates,
It's
things that
the
change our world, things that
circle.
make
The
progress happen,
circle of life.
things that create the society as we know it. Siemens.
We're coming for you.
Sorry. Shit. This is our best episode yet. I'm so sorry.
Great. Let's do Return from Tomorrow, mama.
We will. Okay. So.
It's the circle.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you, Elton John. Guys,
Oh, wait.
Can you believe we got him on the pod?
Elton, thank you so much for being here.
Hey guys, it's me, Elton John. Yeah.
Okay. So this line is actually something I didn't realize any of my previous 4 watches. His boss is in on the conspiracy, Jim's boss, pervert pedophile husband. His boss is in on the conspiracy, and his firing was all a part of the plan, along with the closure of the Buzz Lightyear ride.
He tried to go on the Buzz Lightyear ride with his son earlier, and it was closed.
Because it's all his son wanted to do.
Yes.
Okay. Just as he and Elliot's son approached the boarding area, so the ride was closed. The scientist also tells Jim that he had turned in Elliot to them, like Jim's father had done to him as a child. Oh.
So Elliot.
Sorry, this part slipped my mind. This part slipped my mind. I didn't remember.
I didn't clock it either. I got it from Wikipedia too. But yes.
So basically what they're saying is when Jim came with his father as a child, his father was basically like, you can have my child. Yes. Unbeknownst to him, was probably like, you can have my child for your experiment. So then what he's saying is now, because he's a part of the experiment, he just basically put Elliot, his son, into the experiment.
Yes.
Unbeknownst to him.
Yes.
Even though he deserves every bad thing, but the kid doesn't. The kid didn't do a goddamn thing. All the kid wanted to do was go on fucking Buzz Lightyear. I'm so sorry. All the kid wanted to do was go on fucking Buzz Lightyear, and that's not too hard to ask. That ride is never closed. If he wanted to go on fucking Buzz Lightyear, I would take him on fucking Buzz Lightyear. If it was closed, I would say, okay, we'll come tomorrow.
Yeah. What do you mean it's the last day and you haven't gone on the one ride your kid wants? You think you have a child and you're going to Disney World and you're not doing the ride they want to do most first thing on the first day?
Also,
you're out of your fucking mind.
I'm so sorry. Have you guys not been to? It's your last day of vacation. Is it your first time at Magic Kingdom? If you're taking your children, presumably their first time to Disney World, and you're not taking them to Magic Kingdom first.
Yeah, that's
take them to Magic Kingdom first. What the fuck? Because then they're not gonna have the moment of, hey now, this is what dreams are made of, in front of the castle. Anyway.
Right. So if you miss that line, you do miss that this entire movie is about daddy issues, and maybe a little bit the cycle of abuse. But it seems like he doesn't realize that's what
it's mostly about daddy issues.
It's about this guy who the director used to go to Disney with his father, and then he fell out with his father. And so it's about daddy.
His parents got a divorce.
Yes.
And
if you don't pay attention in this scene, you truly miss
it.
All of it, because it's maybe 2 lines spoken from this robot. Sorry, spoiler alert. He's a robot. He's a robot.
His head falls off. He's a robot.
Doctor, not even a scientist. A robot.
He's a robot.
No kids.
Also,
they taser him in the dick.
Well, what else is going to happen to you in the land pavilion?
Get it sucked at least.
Shh, no. That's on Soarin', which is in the land pavilion. Fuck. Okay.
It's not just for Cranium Command anymore. Cranium Command is just another word.
We have more to discuss. We have more to discuss after. We have more to discuss.
About the Zootopia plans?
No. Zootopia plans. They've already done Zootopia at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, then I don't know what they were. Last I heard it was going to be a Zootopia thing, but maybe they stopped.
Oh. No, it's about real life.
Fucking bitch.
Okay. After damaging the instrument panel with medical ointment. That's not the proper way to describe it. What happens
No.
is he stubs his toe much earlier in the film. He stubs his toe, but for some reason he stubs his toe and everything's bleeding. That never happens when you stub
No,
your toe.
his
Trust
foot is
me.
like covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
Like Carrie at the prom level of blood on this.
He goes down to the little like store, which this is another thing. Sorry, but I'm gonna be a Disney asshole for a second. So they're in the wrong store. So the wife is like, "Did you get the ointment?" Which she calls it. What does she call it? Not Neosporin. She calls it Geosporin.
Oh yeah, because changed it.
Mm-hmm. So she's like, "Did you get the Geosporin?" And he's like, "No." And he's reading a book that's like how to speak a little bit of French so that he can talk to the fucking teenagers. But if you know, you know, when you're in the Contemporary, there's two stores. So there's one, if you're facing the wall of people, children, etc. Like if you're coming from Bay Lake Tower. If you're coming from Bay Lake Tower, you come through the doors from Bay Lake Tower. You step into the room in the Contemporary. There's a store to the left, there's a store to the right. Store to the left, all toys. Store to the right has essentials. They're in the store to the left, all toys, trying to get Geosporin. Can't do that.
Because of woke.
Because of woke. Anyway, that was just me being a Disney asshole.
She's a Disney doll and a dun dun dun.
After damaging the instrument panel. Oh, we didn't even talk about it. So he has that ointment on him because of his fucking toe that he fucking stubbed, and now his whole foot's bleeding. He's trapped under the Epcot ball by Siemens. He pulls out.
Well, he's trapped under the ball by Seaman.
I mean, he pulls out the Geosporin and he starts just squirting it everywhere. Meanwhile, it's this big. There's not enough ointment in it to do the damage that he does.
No. And just if this bottle of Geosporin could do what it did in this movie, it would be on the shelf in every marketplace.
Yeah.
Boyfriend.tv would pay to have videos of men shooting like this ointment does. By the way, the ointment's supposed to become. Spoiler alert. Siemens is
Spoiler alert, Seaman.
Seaman has come. And it's so the imagery is him coming all over these instruments, whatever.
Mm-hmm. It goes on the butts of the women who were in Soarin'. Yes. It goes on the tits of the women who was in Soarin'. It goes on all of the like equipment of the robot.
Even if it is cum instead of ointment, it is so much cum.
So much cum. There's not enough cum in a person.
There's not enough in a person. There's too much in this room. Like, truly waiters. Like, you need waiters after what happens in this room.
I'm going to be honest. I made a really broad assumption there. That is, like, too much cum from what a person could create. I've never had sex with a penis.
Yeah, I know.
Is that too much? Is that more cum than what one creates?
Quantities I've never seen in person before.
Okay. I was just asking. Yep. I made a broad assumption. I made a joke, but then I said, you know what? I actually don't know, so I'm going to learn.
Actually learn. Educate yourself. I would say each individual shot is a one. Maybe a little below, but like, yeah. Like each shot you're getting of something happening is like a fair estimation for how much you could expect.
And while we're on the topic, do you want to just answer a few questions for me?
Sure, of course. Yeah, what's up?
What's the size of one? Normal.
Penis. Ball, like
penis.
So
no, like show me like with your hands like this big or like this big.
Somewhere between like 6.5. Hard.
I love that you think I know what 6.5 looks like.
Okay, hang on.
Here's a remote. Is it as big as a remote?
Some are. So the thing is, it's going to vary. An average is slightly below that, I would say. Hard.
Here?
Cut off the top buttons. Leave the circle part. Cut off the top buttons. It's hard to tell with the camera. That would be like maybe a little under. I think you're in a fair estimation.
I'll add back in watch free watchfree.com button.
Yes, that's where you would find my penis, on watchfree.com.
What about this candle? How much would you say on this candle?
That's a lot of the thicknesses I have encountered, which I would mark as underwhelming.
Wait. They're usually about this much around?
I would say maybe a little bit. No, never mind. I saw both the hands go around it. Never mind. A little bit bigger than maybe if you had like 2 of them, but it was a circle.
Wait, why did I think they were like this big? Shit. Guys,
you thought you were
I'm
Winnie the
so
Pooh with a jar of fucking honey?
I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's not my fault. I've tried, but I have never.
Spotters, if you can't see, she basically was like giving a bear hug to her fat aunt. Like truly the width that Jade had her hands out to try to show how wide she thought a penis was.
Guys.
Like imagine a telephone pole is falling over and you are the only person who can grab it and hold it upright. That is about the arm circumference that Jade was showing for how large a penis is.
I want to say, guys, I am so sorry for that. I just don't know. And I'm asking questions because I want to know for life.
I'll send you pictures of not mine.
I prefer not.
Okay, then why'd you ask?
Well, I'm just curious. I have a curious mind. After damaging the instrument panel with medical ointment and decapitating the scientist who is a robot. So there's cum and robot. Those are the two things you need to know. Cum robot.
Basically the Buzz
turns out to be an android equals robot.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, pervert pedophile husband, escapes the laboratory through a sewer. I don't remember that, but okay.
He climbs up a tunnel and then it's him in Epcot, literally below frame, going.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He finds that Sarah, daughter,
mm-hmm.
has been captured by the mysterious woman. If you'll remember, the mysterious woman who was found doing horrible things to him earlier.
Yep.
Now wearing a Snow White costume. They don't explain that well either. He finally thinks he's found his daughter after searching for his daughter. Because he randomly has 2 keys and then he's like, wait, I think it's her key.
Well, she gave him one.
Yeah. He goes back to her room thinking, I'm going to find my daughter. He opens the door. He sees a kid in a Snow White costume. He goes, oh my God, that's my daughter. Turns around. It's not his daughter. It's a little boy. Then the crazy woman is there. And then he finds his daughter. She looks dead as a fucking doornail. She's dressed as Snow White in a bed of roses like Snow White.
Yep.
She is asleep dead.
Yep.
And she's just kidding. She goes, ha 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 ha. I want to go again.
No fucking thought behind this child's eyes.
No thought behind this child's eyes. Okay. So the crazy woman from earlier, she's now wearing no. His daughter's wearing a Snow White costume. She's
Evil Queen-esque.
Evil Queen-esque. She proceeds to tell them about her past as a costumed princess. So she reveals that she was a princess.
Disney college program. Dun, dun,
She was in the DCP.
That's basically what the reveal is. It's like, I was in the Disney college program.
She was like, I was in the DCP, but I was like special because I got to be a face character and no DCP kids get to do that. But I was basically like an MT, so I got to do a face character. So she basically is like saying, I was more special than everyone. But then she gets fired because she crushes and killed a girl.
Big back.
She picks up a child and crushes a child.
How?
So she's fired from the Disney Corporation. Anyway, we're going to just move past that.
How did she crush that child?
Hugs. When a princess hugs you, you don't even know how hard it goes.
We talked about the Chumbawambas. I mean, cushion. You can't crush with those.
Guess you can.
Damn.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, she killed a kid.
She killed a kid. This movie is not above that.
Nope.
She hypnotizes Jim with the necklace again.
Boobs.
Necklace, not tits.
Boobs.
But Sarah removes it and destroys it, freeing Jim from the... Freeing Jim from the spell and allowing her and Jim to escape. So they're free now.
Yes. Thank you, top surgery.
Guys, I just need you to know I literally do support. Like I literally do support no matter what they say about Transformers. Anyway.
Anyway,
Um
I
after
do
returning
not.
We're almost there. We're so close.
We're so close.
I'm close. Okay. It's Florida, Jim. It's Florida, Jim. After returning to the hotel room with Sarah, Jim has digestive distress.
That is
Classic.
not even close to describing. Folks, my microphone might cut out here. And for that, I apologize. But imagine like family tucking into bed. Oh, father kind of wakes up. Oh, father's in the bathroom. Oh, he's not feeling well.
Oh, it's crazy. He's shitting and pissing and throwing up everywhere.
Like, it's fucking. There have been some gross things in this movie. This was the point where I was like,
The worst.
What?
It's the worst yet.
They had to pixelate his butt crack.
I watched this while I was eating lunch today.
Never mind.
So, before we get into this part, I would like to remind you guys, it's been a while since we discussed it, but we are dealing with a pandemic here. It is the cat flu. Okay?
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know what cats do.
Oh.
So for those of you who don't have cats, you might be a little confused, but just stick with us here. So, Jim has digestive distress, as they call it. And
Jim
vomit
drops the kids off at the pool. Jim not only kidnaps everyone in the orphanage because he's a pedophile, he then drives them to the pool and doesn't drop them off. He backs the bus up to the edge of the pool and then tips it with his hand, and they all come tumbling out rapidly without order. It is fucking crazy how long we are watching this man shit his brains out.
Yeah, it's a long time. It's a long time.
Throw it in the woods, Girl Scout. Wrap it up.
So, Jim has digestive distress and vomits up a large amount of blood and hairballs.
On account of the cat. Meow.
Which he recognizes as symptoms of cat flu brought on by Sophie spitting on his face earlier. Unknowingly.
That's just usually what I recognize
him.
as signs of love and bush.
Elliot, son, awoken by noises in the bathroom, comes in to find Jim on the verge of death. He weakly begs Elliot for help, but Elliot closes the door.
Folks, if you look up Escape from Tomorrow and you see that creepy fucking picture of that little boy, that's what this scene is. Where the little boy's just staring and it looks like basically his whole eye is black. Like, yeah, it's this scene. And he leaves his dad to die, which, like, honestly, can't blame him.
Can't blame him. His dad's a pervert pedophile. The next day, a distressed Emily finds Jim's dead body, which now has cat eyes and a grinning face, looking much like
a furry.
No, what's that character from Alice?
The Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat.
Played by Whoopi Goldberg.
Wait, really?
In one of them.
Oh. Cleaning staff arrive to remove the proof. Okay, they're not cleaning staff. They are Disney coroners.
Yeah, they are
special
Disney Black Ops.
Yes. Cleaning staff, Disney coroners / Black Ops.
They are the Mystery
Mouseketeers.
Yeah, they are the Mystery Mouseketeer bitches. They're gonna. That's a surprise tool that can help us later, and it's the Black Ops cleanup squad that you have taking care of your localized fucking outbreak of a deadly disease.
I do imagine this is what would happen if you died at Disney. I do.
Is what
fully
happens
with my whole
if you
chest.
die at Disney. You don't die at Disney.
They don't let you die at Disney.
No, they drive you to a hospital and then you're pronounced dead. Like 3 people have, and it's like the kid who was eaten by an alligator, someone who like literally could not with a fox move from literally anything, and like one other person.
Yeah, recently someone died of cardiac arrest on Haunted Mansion, but they were not proclaimed dead. No. What's it called? Pronounced dead until they got to a local hospital.
Yeah. People don't die at Disney.
Mm-mm.
And if they do, they have these people to take care of them.
See, that's what I think. That's why I think this might be the only brilliant part of this movie. Anyway.
Well,
Okay.
I don't even think it's brilliant. I think it's just how a resort would handle someone dying.
Yeah.
Is like, don't let anyone know.
So
Because
the
think
Black
about it.
Ops.
You bring grandma, you fly grandma from Milwaukee
Mhm.
to Magic Kingdom so she can see her kids. She doesn't want to go on Tower of Terror. She doesn't want to do all that. She says, I'll stay in the hotel room and watch my programs. Maybe later I'll go for a walk by the beach. Grandma dies in the hotel room. Just all day. Nothing bad. Grandma's just dead in the hotel room. Like it that has to have happened at least once or twice in Disney's vast history.
Yeah, there was one that I know that there was a grandfather that got hit by a bus too. Like it was around.
Well, that's
one
a
of the
little
parks I
different. But yes.
went. Okay, well.
Or the kid who got stuck in Tom Sawyer Island train mechanics or
Oh
whatever.
my god, I didn't know about that.
Or the track for the
Oh my god, I
steamboat
didn't
or whatever.
know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Okay, well, anyway. So he looks like the Cheshire Cat. Cleaning slash Black Ops slash Disney Corners
/ Mystery Mousecatool.
slash the Mystery Mousecatool.
That's a surprise tool that can help us
Arrived
later.
to remove the proof, with one of them filling Elliot's head with false memories of riding the Buzz Lightyear attraction. He basically like hypnotizes
Fake memories
child.
of riding Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, he's like, you rode Buzz Lightyear. It's fine. As Jim's body is taken away, a new family comes to the hotel, which consists of another version of Jim, the woman from the Soarin' attraction, the naked one, and
The
their
topless
daughter.
one.
And that is the Wikipedia plot.
Nothing stop us now.
Now, show 'em now. So something that puzzles me is they fill the child's head with positive memories, the one boy child, but
Yes.
not the girl child and
Right.
not the wife.
Right. Well, she's not a wife anymore.
Well, she's not. She's a widow.
Yeah.
So
she's hardly a woman.
So what happens when the kid is like, yay, I went on Buzz Lightyear with my dad. And the mom and the daughter are like, shit, dad / husband just died.
Yeah.
How does that make sense? Erase all their memories or erase none?
They were alone in the park earlier.
Oh, so the only thing he's getting is I rode Buzz Lightyear with my dad before he died, not everything's fine. I rode Buzz Lightyear and my dad's still alive.
Right. I think they were just giving him a happy memory of like, look, it'll be okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. You know what? That was cleared up for me.
Cool.
Other than that, yeah, I got something wrong in the last episode we did. I said that he was there with the evil queen in the kind of end scene. He was not. He was there with the bitch from Soarin'.
The naked one.
The naked one. So I did get that wrong and do apologize. And yeah, I don't know. That's the movie.
I think I appreciated something about this that I don't think I appreciated last time. If I did, let me know. But I think to a Disney cast member, this would be interesting to see because of the way that it captures the like illusion of happiness or like the darkness in the happiest place on earth. I get the story about that. I used to work in an ice cream store. I loved it. People were always so happy coming in, checking with things until I saw a family whose lore that I knew. And I was like, oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
It was a father who had made some bad decisions, lost custody of his daughters, and only got to see them for an hour a week. And for the hour that week, they came to my ice cream store. And I just watched them kind of be uninterested in him, like try to have a conversation with these girls. Not anything like that he shouldn't be around kids for, by the way, mind you, like perfectly fit to be a father, still just made some other.
Unlike Jim.
Right. Unlike Jim, just made some other unrelated bad decisions. But like watching that and being like, oh my God, this is the saddest place on earth, but they come here because it makes kids happy. Like, I think there's a part of that to this movie that's really weird, or really good, but I think it's weird because I don't think that's what he was going.
I mean, I think in a way that is what he was going for.
But just like daddy issue. Like it's so male horror-esque where it's like, imagine something insurmountable that you cannot perceive and you cannot you cannot control.
It's very like male loneliness epidemic horror. It's very like, see what happens when you have daddy issues and you're a little boy.
Right. Like men can be sad too. No, duh. You're just never sad about things that fucking matter, so we don't care.
But also, can we address that Sarah, the child, never gets a good memory with her dad before he dies?
But she had such a good time. That was so much fun. Can we go does she need a new memory?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Who's to say the evil queen isn't in on it and was in charge of giving the daughter?
I just think it once again
It's
is
so
pointing
open for
to
interpretation,
so
folks.
open for interpretation. I
Not
just think it's
lazy.
so look at how hard it is to be a dad and a
Oh,
son.
yes. Oh, because by the way, he has work stress too. You know who doesn't have work stress? The bitch wife.
Yeah. She's probably a
Yeah.
stay-at-home mom.
I wonder if he works for Siemens.
I think basically some things I said, it's funny because I feel like we were so shy but profound in our last episode. Like we had not warmed up to the camera yet, but we had a lot to say. So I'll give you guys, since you haven't seen the other episode and we're not planning on letting you, I'll give you sort of the backstory that I provided in the last episode. That's also from Wikipedia that I thought was from a very unique article.
Mm.
But Randy Moore, who is the director and writer of Escape from Tomorrow, frequently visited his father in Orlando after his parents were divorced. The two often spent time together at Walt Disney World nearby. It was a special physical place and it became an emotional space. He added, obviously, I have a lot of father issues that I can't separate from that place. Later, their relationship deteriorated. He decided to pursue a career in film after attending two other film schools. He graduated from Full Sail. None of this is relevant. Sorry.
In that line, did you see the other insight he shares?
I don't think so.
Okay, this is also I found it in the Wikipedia article, but it's from an IndieWire article, is where it's originally from. But his wife came up to him, and there's clear to note that his wife, a native of the former Soviet Union, who had no memories or expectations, saw things with fresh eyes. The director, Moore, said she's a nurse and goes between floors at hospitals. At one point, she turned to me at some princess fair or something and said, "This is worse than working at the psych ward at the hospital."
Do you think she meant that in terms of like psychologically this is worse or like visually this is worse?
I think it's like the kind of delusions that you're seeing people live in.
Got
like,
it.
this is worse than some of the shit I'm fighting at the psych ward. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's us seeing Disney adults cry meeting Goofy.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Stop us now.
Nothing can stop us now. So he basically goes on to say that, like, as he got older, he started a family of his own. He started taking his children to Disneyland. He started, riding all the rides, experiencing things with him, realizing it felt like there was a ghost following him, which was his dad, who he did not have a
The
relationship with.
Hatbox Ghost.
He was the Hatbox Ghost. So that's why he wrote this to basically be a manifestation of daddy issues in Disney World.
Oh, God forbid. Revolutionary. Daddy
I
issues
know.
at Disney World. Who among us?
That's Lana Del Rey's new album, actually. I don't know if you
know there's
heard.
daddy issues at Disneyland?
Did you know there's daddy issues at Disney World? So yeah, I don't think we have much more to say. I think it's just
This movie's fucking crazy. And if
It's
you don't want to
crazy.
see it, don't watch it. If
Don't
you're
watch
interested,
it.
you don't have to watch the whole thing. If you're weird, watch it all. You deserve it.
Yeah. I was much kinder to it in the last episode. I think I said like, I was recently graduated from film school. I was very optimistic about the film landscape in ways that I'm not anymore. I had never worked a day in my life,
Yeah.
at the time.
And here we shit.
Now I
Brokenhearted.
feel like my thoughts on this movie are boo fucking who. I'm so sorry.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I get that it was tough. This is a perverted film to make. So sorry. This is a perverted take. You
and also not special enough to justify. If you're shooting a movie illegally in Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Parks, Disney wherever, better movie. Better movie. Better movie, please.
I also think I would have been totally okay with it if we had just completely gotten rid of the pervert pedophile.
Yes.
Like, even if he had just been like very after other women in a very normal way, or even not in a more weird way, that's
Gross
fine.
way. Yeah.
I think adding the teenagers into the mix, there is nothing in that makes me feel any sort of sorry for this man.
Yeah. And weird thing to do and then admit that the character is a self-insert.
weird thing to do and then admit that the character's a self-insert. Absolutely. And I think that it's like, once again, there's so much here to work with because if you're saying, when I took my kids to Disney, I'm realizing, our relationship is not much different than my dad and my dad and
Yeah.
me, which then makes me think, shit, could my relationship with my son turn into what I have with my dad? That's a profound thing
Yes.
to think
Let's
about.
process that.
Let's process that and let's not say, okay, I'm gonna make the dad a fucking pedophile.
Right. Like you lose me, and you said that, but like that's where
Yeah.
you lose any like, oh wait, I get him. No, I don't get him. That's creepy and
No.
that's gross.
Unless
And I
I
don't
guess
want to get him, and I'm rooting against him from the get-go.
unless I guess the dad is supposed to be his dad. Maybe his dad something we don't know about, did something unspeakable. I don't know. But
But then like you have to do more with it because it's never like, hey, this
yeah.
is wrong, by the way. It's like, hey, he doesn't have time, which is a
Yeah.
much different approach than like
hmm
this.
And it's a very, I hate to say this to take it so lightly, but it's a very 2013 approach to being attracted to teenagers. It is the Pretty Little Liars, the everything effect. It is
Yeah.
that's just like,
It's okay because she's acting
it's
like she
weird.
wants it too.
Exactly. It's strange, but it's not illegal. That's how we acted about this in 2013, which is not okay, not correct. Ezra and Arya never should have happened. You know what I
No,
mean?
that put us back a lot.
It put us back a lot, and I think that this
And then we were out of
movie
it, and then Riverdale yanked us right back.
it yanked us right back. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have not as many kind things. Like last time I was like, this movie was fucked up, but at the same time, I get like the artistry. I get that it was an impressive film to make. Yes.
Yes.
It was very interesting to think about you making this film. You had a good start for the plot. You fucked it when you made the
Yeah.
main character and protagonist, antagonist, we
Yeah.
contain multitudes, a pedophile.
Irredeemable. Yeah.
Yeah, irredeemable. A pedophile, otherwise known as irredeemable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's about all I have to say. I'm much more harsh on it now. I'm an adult,
Yeah.
so I
Get
can
fucked.
yeah.
Escape from this.
Also, I'm acting like you guys have seen the other episode, so I'm not mentioning certain things, but you haven't. Um, this film premiered at Sundance, which is crazy.
I forget that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they had a lawyer come to one of the screenings. I guess it was at Sundance, I think. They had a lawyer come to the screenings and basically be like, what can Disney sue us for? And
Yeah.
apparently at the screening, they were like seats away from Disney executives. I don't know how dramatized that is, but
Yeah.
apparently they were seats away from Disney executives. And this lawyer was like, they can't. Like you've covered your ass.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I guess that's the last thing to talk about, legal. What, like, do you have
I
any
think
thoughts on that?
well, I
Already
just think that
touched on
like
it a
it's
little.
the Barbara Streisand effect. Like they didn't want to sue and call attention to it
Mm-hmm.
and then have more people go see this crazy fucking movie. So I think they just like didn't sue. And it's not the first or only, it's the most widespread movie to get made in Disney. But like fan films and stuff like that have been coming out for forever, like fake ARG vlogs, like stuff like that. That's been happening.
Yeah.
So I am impressed at the scope. I just wish it was a better story. Like
Yes.
it can
Absolutely.
stay supernatural. I'm not saying it has to be like the Florida Project or something, but like just give me a better plot to follow or give me a likable character or give me some sort of constant
Mm-hmm.
narrative. Don't give me these like weird vignettes of a man's
Mm-hmm.
day as we hop around the park. It felt very like Slaughterhouse 5.
Yeah, it's very disjointed. It's
Yeah.
very shock value, I think. And
Yeah.
I think another thing that's so disappointing is as a huge fan of Disney World, as like a complete Disney adult myself, I would love to see a movie that
Yes.
criticizes the Disney Corporation in a meaningful way. And I think that there were moments and there were times where I felt that, I talked in the last episode about the choice of black and white and how that kind
Yeah.
of makes it feel like there's no magic here, even when the
There
world sees this as magic, but like what happens when the magic is stripped and like all of that. Sure.
Yes.
But I think it's really disappointing because I think there can be a really fun, and I'm saying this once again as a complete supporter of Disney World.
Yeah.
Like, I love Disney World so much, but I'm very into nuance.
Yes.
And like, I I think it was a really big missed opportunity to really discuss anything important about Disney or anything important about family issues, daddy issues.
I think because it was like, oh, this is going to be the movie illegally filmed in Disney parks, that's going to be the marketing ploy going into it.
Yeah.
That's going to be the bit. So instead of like narrative moments and a compelling story, it was like, what can we do for shock value? Like,
Mhm.
what can we cover in jizz to make people be like, oh my God, and this movie was filmed illegally in Disney? What
Mhm.
can we do with nudity? What can we do with special effects? What can we do with stuff like that
Yes.
to just do shock value in Disney, which isn't what's needed?
It's
Like,
not what's needed. It
yeah,
it was shock value. You're so right. It was all shock value and no true genuine like
no, like
heart or
content.
storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, or content. It was yeah. So that was Escape from Tomorrow.
And we couldn't escape that one.
We couldn't escape it. I guess the last thing we'll say is Bertrude shared some really interesting information with me earlier.
The way my heart dropped. The way my heart dropped.
Do you want
Folks,
to sort of talk about it?
there's a fucking sequel to this movie. Now,
In the
thankfully, we
works.
could yeet it out the window because it is a spiritual sequel, aka this man made another fucking movie about his fucking daddy issues. In it sounds like a spiritual love triangle with a man, his wife, and Davy Crockett. I'm not joking. I'm not.
That's the
I'm
real plot. That's the
I'm
real
not
plot.
joking. Yep, and it's not shot gorilla style. It's not shot anything like that. Wife, husband, and I think one of the girls comes back for this movie. I think those are the three returning cast members, and they are playing parallel roles. Which like just thank God it's been 13 years since 2013. I guess that's if she's playing a parallel role. Thank God it's been 13 years since
Thank
2013.
God. So, is it slated to like come out a certain time or are we kind of
Let
just
me tell you. Hang on. I didn't see anything. It's doing
because
like the
folks,
film circuit festival right now.
the second it comes out, we're gonna have to do a follow-up. But
Oh, absolutely. No info on like a widespread release or anything like that. It just premiered last month though, so I would imagine we have a minute.
so it's made. It's been made.
Oh, it's made. It's doing the like film round
Oh
right now.
shit. Okay.
Wait,
Well,
virtual viewing, virtual screening.
Hopefully Sundance doesn't pick this one up. Maybe what we'll do,
Is a kiss.
well, yes, should we attend one of the virtual screenings and do an episode on it?
Yes, I'm seeing nothing more about it, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, so we're done talking about this, but I have
Yeah.
to talk about one more thing related.
Pray do tell.
So,
Uh-oh.
Bertrude is gonna absolutely fucking murder me. So, quite literally the night before me and Bertrude are reunited at my bachelorette trip.
Yeah.
Something's
ahead, tell 'em.
happening.
No, girl, I'm
Something's
so thrilled.
happening.
Girl, no, share. This is so exciting for you.
Something's
fucking
happening. So there's a film that me and Bertrude have been waiting for a really long time. We've been waiting for it to premiere. We've been counting down the clock. I know, peek behind the curtain. Every meeting we have, we're okay, well, we can't
checking
do
to
it
see if
this
it's
month.
available.
We can't do it this month. We'll have to do it next month. Oh, we can't do it this month. We'll have to do it next month. Oh, it's not slated to come out for 3 more months. We'll have to do it in July. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll do it for Pride. Folks, the documentary featuring none other than Mr. Buzzy Disney himself.
Folks, fucking Stolen Kingdom, Bright Sun Films. If you're familiar with Bright Sun Films, Closed for a Storm, the doc on Six Flags New Orleans after Katrina. Just fucking great YouTube channel. I'll plug his YouTube channel. He doesn't need us. Go check him out. He
Go check
does
him out.
great fucking content. His Mick Barge episode made me cry.
Yeah, so it is premiering at the independent theater that I frequent, which is literally right down the road from me. The night before we reunite at my bachelorette trip.
If I hadn't already bought my ticket, I would
I-
consider flying there and then flying with you to New York.
I literally was gonna say that because not only that, like your whole team is here.
Yeah.
You could literally work from here so easily.
No, I thought about that. If I hadn't already bought my ticket.
I wonder if like you could change your ticket. No. Oh, no. But
No. Well,
if it was a possibility, Bertrude would literally be flying here to come to this premiere
Yeah.
with me, and then we would be flying to my bachelorette together. But unfortunately, it was not announced until a few days ago, and the tickets were already bought. So, I don't care that it is like the night where I'm gonna be like putting things together and like absolutely being a psychotic mess. I will be front row for this premiere. So I hate to tell you, but maybe we have to do an episode after I've seen it and you haven't.
that's fine. Because here's the thing. What I was truly waiting for is for Patrick Spikes to stop being a fucking pussy and release the video that he said he was going to make, exposing the truth about Buzzy, exposing all of the wrongdoings in the disappearance of Buzzy. By the way, hey, buddy, you promised that at the end of December.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to check? It's May.
Yeah.
Hey, Patrick. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Patrick.
Well,
I saw the way they tackled you, bro. I'm not scared of you. You went down like a fucking rag doll.
the only positive I can say is me, my fiance, and probably his brother and sister-in-law, they're probably going to come with us. Your future husband.
So he's already going behind my back. Thanks.
Exactly.
Thanks. If you're listening, thanks. Great way to
Exactly.
start this off. Thanks.
We're probably all going the night before. So I will make it a point to add to the itinerary a 10-minute segment
Yes.
at the beginning of the bachelorette trip
Where you
where
tell
the
us
four
about
of us discuss / reenact the documentary for you because we are so fortunate to be able to see it. And I truly, my heart aches. I wish you were going to be here because I do not want to see it with anyone fucking else.
It's okay. If I was there, I'd probably black out before the third act.
Like, I'm seriously like, can't you change your tickets?
I will look. I will give
Will you
Southwest
actually?
Yeah, I promise I will give Southwest a call and see if it's something I can.
Okay. Because if so, almost everyone who's here, who's on the East Coast, who's flying, besides Hannah, she's not really on the East Coast, but like everyone who's literally on the East Coast, we're all flying together on the same flight. So I know there is a flight from here to New Orleans.
Girl,
So if it's a
I'll give old
possibility,
Southwesty a call tomorrow.
give her a call. I think we're on American, but
Okay, Patriots.
if you can Southwest it to here and then we can American it to there, you know, that's a thing. So
We'll figure it out.
we'll let you guys know, but unfortunately, regardless, I'm seeing it. I'm going to this premiere.
This trader says, trying to come up with something as I type. Oh, duh. I try to find women to date on the apps, but I never match or girls I'm not into like me. So I keep going on dates with flop men. Jade has a Notes app apology for my latest fiasco.
Oh my God. I do. I know exactly who this is.
Can you share any more context?
Yes, I can. It's okay because it's anonymous, so I can share context.
Cool.
So a good friend of mine.
Cool. Hey, girl.
Did recently go on a date with a literal ghost. Basically he lied about his location. He lied about his job. He lied about literally everything. And when she shows up, it's a she. When she shows up, they're like talking and she like catches him in a bunch of lies and is like, I can't get past this. And he's like, you know what? That's fair. Should we just end it here? And she's like, no, it's fine. Like, let's keep going.
Okay.
And then they finish the date. And then later she's like, no, I can't get past the lying.
Yeah.
I just truly cannot, which I get, understandable. So my marketable trait for you is you like to take the hard way.
You are a people person. You are going to hear someone out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You can give second chances.
You
Don't
will
give
give
too
second
many.
chances. But what I will say, knowing the full story, you have such an innate ability to call people out on their shit. An ability that
Fair.
I don't have.
I like that. Yeah,
If I was on a date with this person, I would never have been able to say, "Hey, you're lying to me. Why?"
that's fierce. No, I like that.
That is a real talent. And I want to tell you that. I was going to wait to tell you that until we're on my badge trip. But I am going to tell you that. Now the viewers know it's someone on the badge trip, but there's 13 of us. So guess who? You know?
When you're 13. I know who it
Um,
is.
so that's my biggest thing is I think you're a fucking badass. I know, whatever. You go on dates with these horrible people. That's fine. I think what's crazy is you standing up for yourself and being like, no, that's weird. Why are you lying?
And also like being like, no, we can keep going. Like that's a power move too. It's weird.
That's a
It's not
power
what I would
move.
do. But to stand there with this humiliated man for the remainder of the day, it eats, it's
It
fierce,
eats.
it's the boots to house.
Uh-huh.
Also, the first part of that, try to find women on the apps, but I never match or girls I'm not into like me. First of all, if it's a new experience, relatable when you've been doing it for years. Like it's always the case.
Yeah.
Um, the green flag I would say there is like you know what you want because you know who you don't want. You know
Exactly. Yeah.
and you're willing to wait. And I think it's a green flag to not be in a rush if it's a exploration of sexuality to make sure that it's with the right person. I think that's a huge green. I think that's a very like self-respecting and other person respecting
Yes.
place to come at it from. So it feels a little dirty, but remember that the point of dating apps is to judge books by covers.
Exactly.
So like, that's why they made it. That's why a person is on there. There's no judging that no one knows is happening. You're on a dating. People are
Yes.
judging you too, babe. Love you, but
Exactly.
people are judging you too. So you're fine.
And I
Net
guess
zero.
that the advice I would have for you, maybe if I could give you advice,
Spread it open and
is
flick the bean. I'm Joanne Proud of the Pussy
Pussy
Queen.
Queen. I guess the advice, yes, I'm pouring the rest of my espresso martini. Don't worry.
Cool. Don't even sweat it.
Don't sweat it. It's mostly ice at this point. This is melted into water.
Mm-hmm.
I think the advice I would give you in terms of the first part of that, which is, you keep trying with women, you're not getting a lot of people. I think it, okay, I don't know if this is controversial. It might be. I don't think so. But something I would say is like when you really like lean into your queer side and you start dating and you start, finding people on the apps, I think it's a lot, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a lot harder to find your type and to find the kind of person that you're looking for when it is someone who is so similar to you.
Yes.
I think when it is
I get
complete opposite, you're just like a femme girl, you're looking for like a guy, like a regular weird, like regular, whatever
you know
guy.
what that looks like, but you don't
know what that looks like.
Yeah.
When it is, if you're a femme woman, you're looking for a femme woman, or if you're a femme woman looking for a butch woman, or if you're a femme woman looking for a non-binary person, it looks a little different, and you have to like. It's almost like you really have to start narrowing down, which is like
you're gonna get more familiar with what you want. Like you're gonna be able to name things. Going through it is not necessarily fun, but the outside of it, the other side of like it, you'll be more familiar with what you want. You'll be like, I didn't even know that was something I should articulate I want, or I didn't even like know that was something that I should articulate is needed, like things like that. Like you'll get it. It sucks, but also it's great. And also men suck, so like try going on a date with women. And also the best part about dating apps is there's no obligation, so go on a date with one even if you're not fully into her. If it's a dud, later. This was fun, not again. Don't
attach yourself.
App. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
attach yourself.
Date. It's a ploy.
Yeah.
And it's an untrue stereotype.
Because I don't know about you, but once I kind of found my niche, for us, it's unfortunately the same niche.
Yeah.
Once I found my niche, it was a lot easier.
Yes.
And I think that's something that's important. This is not all gay people. This is not universal for gay people.
And obviously keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind, obviously.
Because someone will show up. My boyfriend now, wasn't looking for him in the slightest. Didn't even
Right.
want to date someone. This man showed up, knocked me off my feet. Like, keep your eyes on a swivel still.
Exactly. Like I've always been like, oh, I'm into like butch people, butch women, non-binary people. And there was like I mean, obviously I ended up with one, but there's
There
a
was some
chance I
along
could
the
have
way that
ended
we're
up
not,
with
yeah.
like a femme or like, you know, like a chapstick lesbian. Like I could have. That's totally possible. Like
You and Maddie
yeah,
could have had a very happy life in some reality.
we could have. Exactly. And so I think it's just good to keep an open mind. But anyway, that's my advice portion of that. But otherwise, I think you have everything you need. You're a badass.
You're a
You can call people out like nobody's business, and I respect the hell out of that. So anyway,
Anyway,
well, thank you
folks,
guys so much for tuning in. This was
Yeah.
such a great throwback.
if you guys like this episode, and we know you didn't, be sure to check us out on Instagram, TikTok, at bimbobookclubpod. We got a link tree somewhere nearby. Like this video, heart this video, subscribe to this video, do whatever the fuck you want, girl. World is your oyster. We love ya.
And guys, wish us luck.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
We'll have a recap next episode probably, but oh god, guys. Well, actually, probably not, because next
Not for a
episode we
minute.
film is.
We're
You'll
filming a bit
see
ahead.
eventually.
Yeah.
You'll see eventually. It's not going to be good for us because clearly
You'll
I
probably
got
find out in
drunk
about 3-4 weeks.
after about one drink here. So
Well, that's like 3 or 4. So
yeah.
mostly
Okay.
cold brew.
Well,
Okay. Anyway,
anyway,
who we shouting out?
I want to say shout out to the Evil Queen. Specifically the one from Disney World, specifically the one from Disneyland who got fired for being too cunt.
Yes. Shout out to the 2 cunt queen and XOXO to all our little cunts.
Bye,
Bye,
guys!
divas.
It's Florida, Jim!